Alright guys. Alright, so how everybody doing? You guys good? Alright, so let's just get right into it. This is the new channel. This is now a film channel. Filmmaking. Alright, thanks guys. I'll go be honest with you guys. Let me tell you something. Alright. When I'm lying down on my bed, going to bed, like the things I have to talk about, it's just so much. Check if I matter. Alright. Alright, the things I have to talk about is so much. And then now, once you start recording, it's like, no. I don't know. Alright, so water is nice. Water is life. Alright. So I have plans for this channel. The plans are: one, a podcast type format, not podcast, but a podcast type format. That would be the low budget section. So it's the first section is going. The first type of videos I'm going to start putting out. It's going to be podcast, just talking about stuff. Just talking about things. I mean, I'm pretty sure nobody go end up watch these videos, and if they do, they go like come off like as I click, they go come off. So it cannot be for the views. These type of videos cannot be to get views. It would have to be just to help me. This is for me. This is now the helicopter will come and interrupt. So I want this type of videos to have the minimal editing, and then as a helicopter comes, I will edit it out. Yeah. So I wanted to talk a little bit about what God has been showing me or teaching me. So I think I talked about it before a little bit about what I should, like, what was it, like being fully devoted to God, the idea of being like fully committed and having every part of your life reflect God, right? So I wanted to try and go deeper into it, and this is just me thinking, so I don't necessarily think these thoughts are the final thoughts, but this is where I'm landing now. So the content that I will post and the music as well that would fall into that as well. God help me to get this out properly. So the music and the content, the films and those things. First, let me say this. I thought this is what he has taught me, that I thought it could be only the content could be glorifying him or glorifying the devil, and I didn't see a middle, because the Bible always talks about middle ground, and those who are lukewarm, he will spit them out. So you don't want to, but he was telling me that it's not the case for this, and you guys can comment and tell me if I'm wrong. that, for example, if I am making a cooking channel, the it wouldn't necessarily be glorifying God, but it's not glorifying the devil either. So he showed me that there's a middle ground where it is simply neither good or bad. It is just neutral. And I think that's the majority of content on YouTube. So for me, I know that the films that, or the short films I want to make, will be like it will be about things about this is so if you how would it, if it's not glorifying either, what is it glorifying? It has to glorify something, or does it? So come back next week, guys, for when I actually have these thoughts figured out. But for right now, this is my podcast. And it is going well. I'm gonna try to finish the thought. So if I am making movies, short movies, the people that I want to attract, they wouldn't necessarily be interested in hearing the gospel, right? And they would have been interested in hearing Satan's gospel either. So it's just serving a function. Yes, I think I got it. It is serving a function. So the content I'm making, it's not glorifying anything, but it's just serving a function for what? Serving the function of fulfilling my passion. I love when I get things. I love when I get it. And you guys probably watching saying, he lost it. But we'll see. We'll figure it. We're figuring it out. So I make a film about riding my bicycle, going to another parish, or for those in the States, to another state, or for those in the another place in district. So okay, let's go. All right, so it is fulfilling something. It is fulfilling your passion, but even in that passion, people will see. Okay, so people will see your light. You won't even necessarily be talking about God in the video. Comment, guys, and let me know if I'm on the right track. All 10 of you. You wouldn't even need to speak about the gospel, although I probably will, because that's the way I see the world through. But it's not even necessary for those type of content I'm talking about. So the most important, you would be just doing the thing that you're good at, and it will attract people that are interested in those things that you're good at. And in seeing you prosper, they will say, you know, like, what is it? I need to fix my car. I need to fix the oil change, so I'll go work on that now. So, but this has been a good conversation. I think I'm getting the hang of it. I do enjoy learning and getting better at things. This is one of the things that I struggled at, I will say. It's just being comfortable in front of the camera. And as I release films and maybe music, about what? About me or things. So this falls back into what I've been saying. So the music. Alright, so this is so, even though I deleted everything, I might actually make music exactly how I made them, you know. But so firstly, I don't want to make music. Let me think. I don't want to make music. So okay, so you know how you have some gospel artists, gospel musicians, and it is just what's God not giving me the words, so maybe I should talk about it. All right, or maybe He wants me to push through and think. So that's one of the next thing I'm thinking about. Why, if things aren't coming easily in your mind, is it a sign, or things you're trying to do things and it's not working out? Is it a sign from God that okay, just give up on it? Or is He just training you? You know, is He training? Got it again. Hey, this podcast is actually nice. This is actually a really good podcast, and this deserves a lot of views, because these knowledges that I'm having, it's not going to come from Mr. Beast, Mark of the Beast. All right, not coming from Joe Rogan. Who else? It might come from it might come from, let me see, who will say these things? I just think in my mind I said me alone, but that is very arrogant, and I cannot be like that. But I just don't know who else. Nobody is like you, you know. No one is like you. No one. Okay. Completely lost my train of thought. Completely. But this is a really good podcast. This is actually pretty nice. It started off a bit rocky, I will admit. I will admit that it started off a bit rocky, but we in it now. This might go for like an hour though. No, but I need to fix it. I need to work on the car. I need to work on the oil change. So I will see if I can figure it out myself. And save about $2,000. I don't know how much them charge for the oil change, but I can make content out of it, and that's the game we're in. That's the game we're playing. That's the game where in. That's the game we're playing. That's the game we're in. That's the game we're playing. Double time. That's the game we're in. That's the game we're playing. Time signature 5-8. That's the game we're playing. That's the game we're in. That's the game we're playing. That's the game we're in. That's the game. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. So I go work on the mechanic, becoming a mechanic, and then make content around that. And then just make content. And if somebody gets closer to God through those content, that's good as well, you know. But I'm not go expect sinners to come to videos about God unless God already called them, you know. So that's the dichotomy. I go research that word, I don't know what it means, but it feels right. That's the dichotomy between making videos for Christians and sinners, because they watch different content, right? What was that? So okay, so who am I going to make the content for? And I think it can be a balance. I can make content for Christians and sinners and try to cater to as much people as possible. And I don't necessarily think that I will, what's that word now? Compromise on my faith or my beliefs. I don't think that's mutually exclusive. I heard a lot of people say that too. Mutually exclusive. So the next thing I'm trying to work on is becoming a comedian. We'll see how it goes. Obviously, I cannot say a lot of things, but that's for another time. Because you know what I was thinking the other day. I was thinking the other day, that who is funnier, the God or Satan? And the answer is obvious, but if you look in the world, the funniest people are telling some jokes what you shouldn't really listen to, you know. So I start asking God, like, tell me your sense of humor, because you must be funnier. Like you should be funnier. You must be. You know, so I think this podcast is going downhill now. It feels like it's going on a downward trajectory. So we'll go try pick it up again. The 10 to 15 minute was kind of nice. All right. It might not go to an hour. It might actually. It might be ending anytime now. Well, as I said, nobody watching this, so there's such a freedom to having nothing. You know, that's why I wonder if I really want to be rich. But if I can be, just keep the mindset of I have nothing even when I'm rich, then that's like the biggest freedom, you know? The biggest focus. What am I going to say? No, I got this armband, says focus. I always had it. Yes, I'll go try work on the mechanic, work on the oil change, go watch some videos on it. So okay, so this is the next thing I did, but let me wait till the helicopter So this is the next thing I did that I think is a game changer. And Holy Spirit has been giving me these ideas, and it's really, I feel like it is a change that I've never experienced, and this is like the turning point. I not always said that like outside, but this time I really feel it. Like I am finally being birthed. So I made a calendar, and this might be in the film, that the upcoming movie or short movie. I made a calendar, and it really has been helping. So this is advice for you guys, like make a calendar, because it's like every moment that what you're doing every moment of your time, and then the notification comes in, and you get the notification comes in. Helicopter man, like if all the helicopters lost but nobody died, like if they banned helicopter, that would be nice. Or just fly higher, just fly higher. Alright, so I made a calendar, and it has been changing my mindset on really what's more important, time or money. And I listened to this pastor man, I forgot his name, but you probably know him, but him saying time is more valuable than money. It's not time is money, but time is more valuable than money. And he was saying that the reason why time is more valuable than money is that if you ask somebody, okay, I would give you $1 million, but you go die tomorrow, you say, okay, no, I will not take that, because time is more valuable than money. But if the other hand, you say, okay, you're going to die, if you're rich and you're going to die in 3 days, but you can give all of your money away, and you will live, you will do that, because that time is more valuable than money. So what am I saying, Nicholas? What was I saying? Calendar. Okay, so I'm accounting for every time, so it's like a budget for your time. That's like, and that phrase that I just said was one of the greatest phrases I think I've ever said, caught on camera maybe. A budget for your time. Ooh. So think about it. Money and time are both things we spend. This is me now. This is Holy Spirit and me. Money and time are both things we spend. So watch it. The calendar, the schedule thing, the calendar is a budget, and everybody have the same amount. That's amazing. Whoa. Everybody have the same. So this is what I want to get from these videos too. This is for me to actually improve my. I said this already. This is for me. Yeah, this is for me. So, all right. If I make a budget for my time, and time is more valuable than money, and I make the things on that budget are the most important things, then I win. I won. I won already. this actually win. But why? What if this thing has been blowing and it's been creating a? Yeah, that would be really upsetting. But it's for me. It's for me. It's not. Doesn't matter if it's those not matter or if it's gonna make if it's gonna make it sound on the microphone doesn't matter if it's gonna make a sound on the microphone. Australian time. So I'm going to go even deeper into this. So I'm going to make a budget. I'm going to make a budget for every. This is way better. Oh well, yeah. So this just go be a setup. This is just going to be the setup. This is going to just be the setup. I need to edit some things out of this. Alright. I recommend everybody do a podcast. Everybody should have a podcast. Let me tell you why. It's not for the views. It's for you to make the most use of your time, which is greater than money. Why is this a good use of time? It kills a lot of birds, or maybe just two, but I go try and say how much birds I can kill. First, you're creating content, and we know that in this economy, content is king. Two, you're learning how to express yourself in a way that you probably wouldn't have unless you speak a lot to people. I don't speak a lot to people. Except for you. Alright. 3, let's see now if we can kill more than 2. Maybe the third reason it expresses yourself, content, express yourself, and it makes you okay, just 2. So I guess it's not that important. Everybody should have a podcast then. Yeah, I thought I figured something out, but sometimes you figured something out and sometimes you just don't. And this is one of those times. So I'll go try and fix the oil change, and there's something else I think I wanted to talk about. So this podcast was pretty good. It went well, I think. I need guests maybe. So whoever is watching, living in Jamaica, Kingston, and you are willing to meet up for a podcast and to just talk, I promise I will not delete these videos. I just had to go through that. And I would do it again because the things I learned through that time is so valuable. so valuable. And even though I'm doing all of this, for me, Jesus is the most important thing. So even though I'm not talking about God constantly, or the videos I'm making is not about God directly, or maybe even the music, maybe it points to me, but then I point to God. That's the concept I'm leaning towards. Podcast really does help you to express yourself. So everybody should have a podcast. Everybody definitely should. A podcast. And it helps, it gets you moving. You know? Definitely. Where was I? Why do I always... Yeah, okay. At the end of the day, like after I die, you know, and then all these videos are left behind, and these videos not gonna last long. Like, people think that this is forever, but like obviously the earth go run out of hard drives. So one day it will, this won't even matter. So after that, the only thing that will exist for me is Jesus. So I kind of went down. So this is now 34 minutes. You know, I could actually maybe go to an hour though. I could actually go. What else could I speak about? Oh, this podcast is brought to you by... We have a sponsor. So this podcast is brought to you by Horizon Craft Studios. Ever wanted killer videos that isn't really killing, because obviously killing is not, but really good videos. Okay, let's say that. Have you ever wanted really good videos for your weddings or photography or videography? I'm not reading from anything. I am coming, but I'm just, you know how they do the sponsor, them have the paper thing and they start reading. Have you ever wanted videography and cinematography for your videos? Look no more. Horizon Craft is here for you to help you with that very need. Are you getting married? Horizon Craft is here for you. Are you making a music video? Horizon Craft is here. Do you want cool product 3D shots? Horizon Craft is here. They put a lot of Horizon Craft in this. Yeah, so that's just me. It's just me alone. So I have the shirt. You know, I could make like... Should I make the video now? This is about the least... This is a very low budget, as I said, video style format. I might try put up the logo in this portion. Yeah, that's my business. I'm starting that to do freelance stuff. It's a pity I don't have any like portfolio, but I will have to slowly build it up. But That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. So I go see if I can get the oil change. I go watch a video on it, and then next week I will let you guys know how it went. This is also like a diary, a video diary, or should I say a viry. I don't like those jokes sometimes. It's it's the jokes I'm trying to avoid. Because you know that it is not funny, but you say it. I don't know why. Let me be honest. I know why. Because somewhere deep inside of you feel like somebody might laugh, if it's even just because of how unfunny it is. So I go stop doing the. You know what? This just come to me. I will work with you, with anybody. I'm sorry that the videos I had, that they had to be deleted as well, because I know I worked with a lot of talented people, and it's just gone. For that, I'm sorry for you guys. But I would like to work with you again. I would. WOOD. It really went down after 15 minutes, right? Like it just there was that moment, and I couldn't catch it again. It was just gone after. I thought it was going to be a really nice podcast in that time, and then I didn't even realize it gone. It went. It was no longer, and I couldn't get it. I couldn't get it again. But that 5 minutes, that 5 minute window was so nice. Such a good moment. But I'm going to continue. And know who's going to stop me. Who? That's the next thing. That's the next thing. That's the next thing. That's the next thing. Who? It's like there's a chain that is stopping a lot of people from doing things that in their mind they say they want to do. Because I've had this in my mind for so long that I want to have a podcast and just do the long form content. And for the longest time, I would speak to people and say, hey, you want to do a podcast and start something? And it was just me holding myself back. So everybody should have a podcast. That's definitely do it. Even though no one is going to watch. If you watch through all of this, start a podcast, because if I can do it, finish. Say it with me. Wait, let me start over. And then just finish like you're speaking to me, but say it. If I can do it, you can do it. just just say it so bad that you couldn't follow it. All right, do it again and repeat it with me. Don't repeat the first part. Repeat the second part. If I can do it, you can do it. All right, it's picking up. It's picking up. Okay, we're in another 5 minute good portion. Another 5 minutes of good portion. Let's keep this. Let's keep this. Continue. Do it again. If I. All right. All right. Let's do it. All right. If I can do it, you can do it. All right. It went down really fast. Wow. That was even shorter than the last part. The podcast, it's a roller coaster. It goes up and it goes down. It goes up and it goes. It's like a sine wave. It goes up and it goes down. And I go work on the car. I go work on it. Try to do the oil change. Just keep going back to that. Oh, let me see. 6 minutes. So probably me alone find that funny. Me alone. Whoever finds that funny, you are my friend. I want to be your friend. You know, friends, speaking of friends, everybody shouldn't be friends with everybody. Because that suggests that everyone is the same. And everybody is not the same. But your job is to find your friend. And the truth is, it's unfair, but by not going out or just speaking out or just being honest. This is me working through another idea. Let's see if I get this one again, because I think I got all of them except for the two birds one. That one I didn't get. Some people, for example, extroverts go out and meet other extroverts. Why? Because their nature is to go out, and the other people's nature is to go out and meet other people. So naturally those two will meet, right? But now introverts, their nature is to stay in and not speak up. So they will, by their nature, they will not meet their other people who they relate to. This podcast sometimes when you just know like something is so good that you know it's supposed to get like $1 million for it. $1 million $1 million. You know, when you practice a lot of accents, sometimes you forget your true accent. And I don't know if my accent is like genuine anymore. Where was I? This could be a weekly thing. I think I can manage this. Sit down for an hour. Hey, this is like therapy. And a saving. I really hope nothing was on my face for like the whole portion, because alright, I need some artwork. Actually, I can do that now. 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 So I'll go try for the podcast. Make a art piece. So these are the podcasts, and it will be about an hour. No, maybe not, because that was 30 minutes. This is now going about 50. Yeah, this is about going up around 50 now. So maybe not an hour exactly, but 45 to an hour, around that time. And then the next thing now, I think what's that word? The frog thing adapts you. Yeah, it normalizes you to practice something that is beneficial for yourself. So by coming here every day at this time, and it might not, because my schedule might change, but I will make it an definite effort to record a podcast every day, not every day, every week. If it's not, even if it's somewhere else. The helicopter really, really annoying. So your true self is going to naturally come out. Your true self is not going to naturally come out, because you cannot fake yourself for so long, fake who you are for so long. It's going to be natural. And the more time you spend with yourself, you will know yourself. So I'm going to chop these up and post them on all of the social medias I use, which is just Instagram and YouTube, so not much. And then I'm going to skyrocket. No, probably not. Honestly, if I had to choose, I would choose a regular, like 9 to 5. Honestly. Because, listen, and you might think this is a joke, but let me be honest. I've applied for so many jobs, and I don't get any. So, and it's not like I'm unqualified. I'm qualified. I'm not qualified for a lot. Honest. Well, I have a degree, and I have the other things before that. The secondary education. That is good. That's good. And I can't get any job. Even the jobs that I'm qualified for, that the degree is in, music. And there's not a lot of jobs in music, but I don't get any. And I really want a regular job, because to make money on your own, it's not nice. And you might say, that's not a good mindset to have. You should have a mindset This noise. Alright, so let me maybe come closer. Let me just, cause this noise go make it be a bit more difficult for you to hear me. So I will come, hopefully it doesn't too much. That's really annoying. Where was I? This podcast is good. 9 to 5. I would really rather a 9 to 5 than being an entrepreneur. Entrepreneur. Maybe it's still two, because it maybe fall in the same thing of expressing yourself. But I will separate it, do a podcast, because third helps you how to pronounce, enunciate. Entrepreneur. All right. It should, yeah, being an entrepreneur, unless you're successful, yeah, obviously that's way better. But also, I've never really had a 9 to 5. Yeah, I've never had a. Really? Wow. All right, so it was only summer jobs. Only summer jobs I've had 9 to 5. That's crazy. But I think I go have one. And that go be my first one. And then after that I don't know what. Alright, so maybe this is a sign to end the podcast, because the noise kinda getting annoying. So alright, thanks guys for watching. I will maybe pick it up from here next week. This was a really good one. I think there was some good nuggets in there. And I go publish those to build the audience, and then to build Horizon Craft Studios, and then get some the noise finish. But no, it's too late. I am done. I end now. All right. So thanks for watching. How long now? Yeah, it's fine. We can end it. We can end it now. All right. Okay. Oh, wait. What you say? What you? Okay. All right. Yeah. They said we can end it. It doesn't matter. We can end it now. Alright, so thanks guys for watching. I'll see you guys next week. Do other things like subscribe, comment down below. Comment the things that, and I will answer you guys, because I don't have anything else. I don't have any what you call it? There's only going to be one person who's going to comment, and it's probably going to be me. But if anybody does comment, I will comment back and reply. If you think I've messed up somewhere, if you think I'm going to, this is that's the next thing to. Oh, I don't. We'll go on it next week. Yeah, but okay. You hear the saying, slip your slide, or you give a length, you lose a rope, or something like that. So if you think this is going to cause me to lose my salvation, then I will stop. I will not continue doing this. But God will tell me, I hope, because I would rather give all this up than lose eternity. Alright, really ended on a good note, huh? All right, let's try pick it up. Not going. It's not. No, it's not going to. Yeah, we're not going to get it back. No, when they try, it doesn't work. When they try, it doesn't work. Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. All right.